Mr. Agassi, how would you describe yourself as a professional tennis player on the court to you now?
He's a totally different person.
The compelling autobiography, Open, goes in-depth within the troubled life of Andre Agassi and reveals his difficulties and incredible challenges which only brought him fame, wealth, and success, but missed what Agassi has been searching for his whole life: happiness.
How would you describe tennis?
Tennis is the sport I've come to love so much, but yet hate it with an even stronger passion. I started playing tennis around this age.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Can you give us a little insight on the relationship with your father?
My father. Fear does not describe him. He is fear. He's the one who made my decisions. He programmed me into a life I didn't want. The court became my cell, and at points I thought solitary confinement would be more pleasant. As soon as I could walk, he locked me into the tennis court. Even before I could stand, he would force a racket in my hand and let me hit anything I want, just because it forced my arms into a fatal weapon in tennis. I wouldn't say my father's methods of training were just simply unorthodox. They're asinine. I hit just one ball long or wide. He yells, "Get it in the green, damn it!" But if I hit it into the net, rage.
Hulk! Smash!
Time magazine calls it one of the best sport autobiographies of all time. One of the better memoirs out there, period. Labeled one of the best book of the year by Forbes, San Francisco Chronicle, and the Washington Post.
In addition to the difficult relationship with your father, what else makes your autobiography, Open, such a compelling story?
The tennis life is a life I never wanted to have. It had done me no good, as it caused me to drop out of high school. Rebel through drinking. Piercing my body. And I even had one pinky nail that was 2 inches long and painted fire engine red. However, the most significant of my low points in life was when I admitted to the use of crystal meth.
The New York Times says, bracingly devoid of triumphalist homily, Agassiz is one of the most passionately anti-sport books ever written by a superstar athlete. New York Post describes it as much more than a drug confession. Agassi weaves a fascinating tale of professional tennis and personal adversity. His tale shows that success is measured both on and off the court. A heartfelt memoir. Agassi's style's open, alright, and his book, like so many of his tennis games, is a clear winner, as stated by O, the Oprah magazine.
The use of crystal meth was, of course, during the lowest point of my tennis career. It had caused me to fall from rank #1 in the world down to rank 141. This was 1997, and it was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, mistake of my life. It only came worse to me as I chose to deny and lie about it. I've came to regret it, and the guilt is inevitable. If I could go back and admit to it, I would. If I could go back and accept the consequences, I would. It was a dark time, and I was living in the shadow of myself. I decided to make a change.
change he did. He brought himself back up, outdoing his arch rival Pete Sampras, and became one of only 3 men and the only American to capture each of the 4 Grand Slam titles. This little segment is but only one aspect of his life, disregarding the deeper, more personal friendships, marriages, and other situations which had intensified the pressure upon his game. Open compiles his compelling experiences which teach a lifelong lesson all into one book. His amazing story serves as an inspiration and a tool to those who live in a life they did not choose, a marriage they do not want, teenagers who are in the same pitfalls as Agassi, and is designed to impact millions of people, yet each one taking away a moral only unique to themselves. What will you take away from it? Andre Agassi's Open, an autobiography.